Our next exercise is going to be the side step lunge. As you can see here on film, I have a step with me, so you will need a step. You'll need an object that you'll be able to step up onto. The higher the object, the higher the step is. For example, here I could add levels to this, and the higher the step is, the more challenging the exercise would be. But for the purpose of perfecting the technique of this exercise, which is the main focus here, and should be your focus as well when treating sports injuries, when trying to prevent these common injuries, or trying to come back and rehabilitate yourself from these injuries, technique is key. So this exercise is actually going to look like something like this. You're going to step up with one leg onto the step, and as you're climbing up to the step, as you're pushing yourself upwards onto the step, you're going to want to bring your arms up to shoulder height level, and at the same time, your right leg, the one that's not on the step, is going to go all the way up, as high as you can go. So in a continuous motion, in one motion, the exercise is supposed to look like this. That's one rep. Rep number 2. Rep number 3. From the other side, it's going to look like this. So again, stepping up. As you're stepping up onto the step, your arms are going to go wide, and your leg that's not on the step is going to go up as high as possible. That's the part of this exercise that's going to be super important for strengthening that hip area, that pelvis area, that's so important, and what this chapter 12, is trying to emphasize on. So this part of the exercise, the stepping up, is great for the strength. You'll be engaging your glutes, you'll be engaging really all of your leg muscles here, your core as well for that balance. But as you're stepping up, you'll really need that hip strength to push your leg up towards the ceiling. And at the same time, in order to engage all of the body, and maybe in order to also add a level of self-help with this balance, you'll be bringing your arms to the side. But the beautiful things about engaging both legs and about engaging both arms as well is that this exercise is literally going to engage everything from your toes all the way up to your head. So a few key things to focus on here is, as you're stepping up onto the step, you want your knee to be behind your toes. You do not want to be leaning too forward, because then naturally your body will follow that motion, and it will be more difficult to keep your balance and perform that exercise in the best way possible. So something to focus on is keeping your body straight as you're stepping up. You want to keep your body straight, keep your knee behind your toes, and then you'll automatically be in a somewhat knee bent seated position on one leg once you start that motion. So as you're starting that motion, you'll focus on bringing your hands as wide as you can go, but only shoulder height level, and at the same time bringing your leg up, the other leg that's not on the step. Something to envision or focus on as you're trying to bring that leg up using your hip strength. You'll be focusing on bringing your ankle all the way up to touch your palm, which is very difficult. If you can do that, that's excellent, but that's something to visualize and focus on to help you perform this technique in the best way possible. So again, just to show a couple more reps from each side, I'm going to be stepping up, stepping down. From the other side, stepping up. And that's how you perform the side step lunge.
If you liked this video and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe below, and don't forget to hit the notification button.